So right around there kept it from rocking.
Yep.
Cool. I wonder. Then I just keep it from swiveling. If I did each one like that and then strap them together, it'd probably be okay.
What,
for travel, yeah. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick. So these brackets on each side.
Mm-hmm. Slide right in there, don't they?
Yep. And if you ever want to take them out, you just pull that tab right there. You pull both of them out while you lift.
Okay.
You can get
take
one
the bolts on and then pull. Sweet.
Yeah. Yep. You pull the tabs out while you lift. Pretty easy. If you ever wonder whether they're in or not, all you gotta do. If you're not sure if it's in or not, wobble it around.
Okay.
If it doesn't come up, then you're golden.
Sweet.
So, yeah, it's pretty easy.
Then it's just 4 bolts.
Or no bolts even, just.
Oh, no bolts.
No.
It's a locking, just locks right in.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep. Don't need any tools really, except
for that.
Screwdriver to put the handle on.
Love them.
But other than that, pretty easy.
Well, the color blends. We ordered this color because it was the exact color of the couch that was in here that it came with. We just got out and gave it to my neighbor friend across the street.
Bingo.
Yes, sir. And why do I have them angled like this? So I can watch TV. This is gonna be the money seat right here. Oh, straight on. So here we are, we're gonna look at buying an RV spot because we've been looking at.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the right.
We've been looking at mountain property. It's just hard to know.
Crossing creeks.
Isn't it cute? The mountains in the back. Where are we going? Over there. Now, no doubt this is a lot prettier in the spring, summer, and fall. We were here before and it was like leaves changing, but now the leaves are gone, so it's kind of, what'd you call it? Who had the pumpkin head? Sleepy Hollow?
Sleepy Hollow.
So you know me and rock, right? So I know asphalt too. Have you ever seen seal coat when a asphalt is really black? It's like a paint job. Asphalt is tar. Pavement is tar with rock, and then it's laid. As the asphalt wears away from the rock starts to get exposed. As the rock starts to get exposed, it can crumble and start to come up. Does that make sense? And so you can keep overlays, you can keep seal coating it, keep that top layer fresh, but you got to do it early and constantly. or this happens where it wears away and the rock shows. At this point, it needs to be, it's gonna need an overlay at some point. Or is it just gonna be patched?
Look at that. Pre-built.
Anyway, looking at $100,000 spot, I'm a little concerned about that already. I don't want,
That pre-built
you know.
staircase over there for the RV. So, like right when you pull your RV in.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
kinda
deck, yeah. That is nice. I'd want it on wheels. Well, they got a good view here. Huh, back there? Julie's gonna give us a ride though. We're gonna go look at these spots that I've been looking at the map online, so we'll see.
Out there right this minute. But we drained our pond down last week to
Okay.
help get the water off of this area.
That may be- How many of your residents here full time that stay in your residence?
So we're not a full-time resident park,
Okay.
but we do have, I want to say it's 6 owners that are here for the bulk of the year.
So those are all the new spots over there, huh?
Yeah. We got septic tanks put in.
And from summer all the way through the end of fall, you're pretty much filled, like 80,
149. That was, yeah, that's facing the wrong way though.
Oh, you're looking at one that have
Yeah, I was just thinking that 149 was gonna have a good view. It wasn't even a big one, but it would be on the wrong side.
Well, it doesn't have to be a big one anymore because you said that the cabin itself, like if you were to throw a cabin on this, it's actually a bad investment because
Well, not a bad investment. If the cabin is something that you would use yourself as well, but if you're buying it purely as an investment,
yes,
then, you know, that's a huge amount to put out where you could buy 2 RV lots.
instead, yeah.
And get a return on your money quicker.
They've got 2 sheds.
That's 2 different ones.
Oh,
With the way that one, the property comes in play. And then that one's a separate lot.
that's all.
That wouldn't belong to them. Because their property is wide. So they have their shed here and then
I see.
We looked at land around here.
So how much you say these pergolas are? They're like $6 grand?
they start
Start at 6.
Okay.
depending on how big you go and depending on how fancy you get.
Fair enough.
We want to do
I'm gonna
whatever.
pull through here. We can get closer and then we can hop the fence so we don't have to walk through.
Whatever got the most rentals during the peak season. And then we'd probably come over for the season that wasn't very busy, like, you know, December-ish through January, February, I thought.
I don't
So
know.
then you can
I'll be trying to make it for Oktoberfest. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna block
But then
that out because
that's
Yeah.
the main season, though.
I know, but I want to come party.
If you're gonna have property. Look, some owners will decide at the last minute, they'll go ahead and leave theirs on the rental program.
Yeah.
Then at the last minute, they're like, crap, it's rented and we wanted to come and they end up renting and staying on somebody else's lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, just use it.
But it's surprising you can get it because it usually sells out around Oktoberfest. You can't get
Yes.
anywhere.
Well, this year, because so many more went on the rental program,
Oh, I got
we
you.
sold them and then they went on.
Like a bag full of chocolate. I think you're using it as a car.
Oh, right.
Man, they pulled up some dirt. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's from digging the septics, right?
No, that's from grading it.
Really?
Yeah.
But look at that. You could grow. I mean, that's like,
Around, and that'll
that's
get
almost
all-
like topsoil. It's so good.
That is the topsoil. And then that will get hauled up the hill, and then as we need it, we'll use it.
I'm thinking like 185 is about right here, right? That green one. It's either this green and blue or that next one. There's a water feature, so this one's gone. This first one's gone.
Yes, it is.
And then these next three are open.
The first one starts where the this is the road right here, and then there's a green space to the blue and green,
Okay.
and then it goes to the next green one,
And then it goes to the next
all the
one.
way up there.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
huge
Yep.
space.
So that first lot is from this one back here where the blue is,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
up to that one with the blue,
Wow.
and then across. These are huge.
Mhm.
And then
We don't need that big.
185 is
I
the
think we
next
do.
one.
Because it's only 20 extra, because like the smaller ones are 70, right? Yeah, practically.
Well, it's 30 extra because it's
30
99.
extra, because it's 99.
3,000 off.
It's just look, but 185's faced this way, babe, and if we drop our deck, we're looking at that. And that's why those other ones were already sold over there. They're
85 and 94.5.
94.
So it would be 91.5. And then see the other one.
So what's the furthest?
the other ones are 70,900.
So it's
there
25
are a couple
more.
that are in the 68, 69.
Mm-hmm.
These are going to back in just like those are.
Okay.
The row across from here is going to back in the opposite way, and your living room is going to be on that side. But
So this is 2 rows right here, you're saying?
there's 2 rows.
Okay.
So let's throw this back.
So you want your door opening to the mountain.
Well, that's what, oh, I'd like the
Right.
deck at least, but if not, I'd like the door. So at least when you open your door, you're right. So we're right here. So we have to come right here and back in.
No, there's no road here.
Oh, it's gonna be there's gonna be a road in between these two. In between these two, there's gonna be a
This is the
road.
road that we're putting in.
I see. Okay.
And you're saying all
This
these
is
are
right
sold.
here.
All these are sold.
They are,
Sold.
but you don't have the
sold,
view.
Sold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're getting
Yeah. See, we're
ready.
backing in the wrong way. I thought we were backing in from here. See, backing in from here puts our door that way.
It does.
Yeah, that sucks.
You like the sun?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
I like
do
the
too. I do too.
and I like the mountains on my business side. When I open the door, oh, you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna open my door to that trailer
one
up there. You know.
where we would open up towards the mountains, maybe.
And that's these.
Okay.
And they're all gone, right?
No,
Oh, they're smaller, but they open
but
up
they're
right.
not small.
Yeah, let's look at
I mean,
those.
they're
they're
still
large
3,800 square feet, 3,700 square feet.
And so the pad is what?
The
20
pad
by
is 20 by 70.
20 by 7. That's
And
big.
it's going to be on a slight
not wide, but
angle
it's-
to meet the road
Okay.
and the property line. But the short end is going to be 70 feet long. So the longer end to keep it on that
How do we
angle is
get
gonna
the
be slightly-
furthest towards the mountains so that we
Well, you get the furthest one that isn't sold.
this one? You want to go look at those? Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Thank you, Julie.
That's why it was good to be here.
It's good to be here. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because probably half the people don't mind the sun, and the other half of people say, I absolutely don't want the sun.
I've got shades. Where does the sun go down? Over there too,
I'm
right?
like, and we're in the mountains. It only gets so hot.
I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Isn't that what your awning's for? For me.
And we'll definitely be putting
Yeah, I've got blind out blade shades. I got awning. I got.
You're all ready for it.
You can put us down for the pergola. We just want like everything to make it very rentable.
Yes.
Because that's what we're banking on is at least, you know,
Julie told
50% of it will be paid for per year.
Well, she does. If we buy it and then we talk with the contractor.
Okay.
There's a general contractor, and then you speak with them as it's being built what you want. But if we
you would send me the site improvement forms to get it approved, and of course I'll answer all your questions about what you can or can't do, all that fun stuff.
That this is a not to be negative, but that asphalt's getting a little old in the front. Is there? Yeah. And so is that going to be a patch it as it gets holes, or is there going to be a new
phase 1 or by the fountain? Or
no, right up at the front by the office even. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll maintain it as we go. We're getting ready to haul a lot of stuff through there. So as we get a little further out, we'll come in.
Oh, it's still fine now. I just wonder, do you think they would overlay, or are they going to be filling holes forever? You know what I mean?
Would overlay it.
They would.
Yeah,
Okay.
They don't do
it's fine for right now, but they're not going to do any half.
Yep.
Okay.
And like here around the circle fountain, we have water that sits on this side. We have water that sits on this side too. So they had designed a system before to get that out of that area, but we just weren't happy with it. Now we've got a design that we feel like we like. So we've added into this phase to go ahead and redo this whole area. Plus, when the developers bought, and nobody said anything until I got here, I'm like, we don't even have an autofill for the fountain. We have this beautiful property, and we're running a hose across the road. I'm like, what in the world? So you can see where we dug here. We had to go into the autofill. I'm like, people, what is this?
Where did you run property before this?
In Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware. The developers I work for. Okay. The developers I work for were out of Houston City, Maryland.
Yeah, we were in Salisbury.
Salisbury, that's an hour. I lived down by Shinnecock, Iowa.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked at PRMC.
Okay.
Yeah.
People laugh. Oh, the horses! I'm like, these are terrible horses. They're like glue horses. They're short. They're mean. They eat your stuff. They're like, look at the horses. I mean, that is not a good specimen of a horse. You know, it's like, I don't know, like Shetland ponies. You know.
The ponies are feisty.
I know Shetland ponies are the meanest damn thing you can get.
I've got a lot of friends that live in Chickasaw now.
Do you?
Yeah.
So I was born in Portsmouth, Virginia.
Okay.
And then we moved to the shore when I was 9. So grew up there on the farm. We lived next to a farm that had about 100 of those Chickasaw ponies. They didn't do anything with them, but feed them and take care of them. But they were very pretty in pasture. It was a huge pasture.
Loud?
It is.
Nice.
You can have a rooftop pavilion.
Rooftop.
Can't be any higher than the rigs or the tunnels.
That kind of sucks if you're parked right here and you got to look at their thing, though.
Well, she was saying they can't make it any higher.
I don't care. You're still. Yeah, this is the money. If these are open, I don't know which one's open.
I was going to say, I know I saw the very first one. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 open. But all of these are going to have to be that way.
Yeah, because you're gonna come like this and then back in like this, right?
Yep, you back in this way.
So as far as the left, what's the furthest left one you have?
This way?
Yes, ma'am.
You sure?
Yeah, because then you open like that.
And then you open on the right. Okay.
It's going to be 164. So let me go down here and see.
Let me pull up the map. You had sent me the map so we can look at.
You want to look at it on here?
Yeah, look at it on your.
Yeah, but I have the.
the little one.
Yes, ma'am.
This is so cute. See, they graded it all down. Got it. Well, it looks like you're going to get your thing after all. It's only 70.
So we almost got away with it, but we looked at some of the bigger ones we were looking at. It just didn't have the money shot, you know? So we're looking at this one now. It's number 173. And can you see that blue one over there? This is how huge it is. Show you what we're getting into. You see that blue one right there? See, the road's gonna come right here. This will be the road. You see the blue? All the way to that blue, way over there, and then all the way to that green. So from this blue to that green is the spot. Now, not the pad, but the spot, the grass and the pad and everything. So this thing is, and this isn't even one of the big ones. This is smaller. So I'm walking our whole pad right now. And the pad will end up in about right here, and then this will be grass, and then we'll put our storage shed here. But why did I want this spot? This is huge. It's 20 by 70, I think she said, the parking pad, but the space is bigger than that. But when we're gonna come in this way, back in, when I open my door and my yard, bam, the money shot, and the sun goes down right there. Oh, I see, they bought both of these and they concreted it all in.
Well, this is all one lot. It's not concrete under their cabin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
You
not.
can do 50% of your lot, so they've got grass in the back. This is all one of their lots right here.
So they added concrete where their pergola was going to be.
Yeah.
So we could do that if we
You
wanted.
could, and I do not count that. They did more concrete back further for their
Yes.
shed to be on. And then they did additional concrete this way just under the edge of the cabin because it actually protects the skirting from the weed eaters.
Oh, gotcha.
Because the skirting has to be a foam board
Okay.
panel that looks like stone.
Do you like that, Beth? I wonder how much for that extra pad where the pergola would be.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if you tell me, if you determine what size pavilion you
About like
want,
that. Looks good.
I think theirs is 10 by 16, which is the largest you can do.
Okay.
Of course, I would like the biggest.
Of course. So then you would want your concrete, depending if you do the rooftop pavilion, then you'd want a little more so your steps come down into the concrete also. Or it could come into your pad, depending on how you design it. So this looks like they probably went about 12 on this side. They met their pad on that side. 12 by 14 concrete. I can get you a price for that.
Thank
just to
you.
give you an idea.
And what's the rule with the rock they put in here instead of the grass?
Well, that's their landscaping, and they chose to use rock instead of mulch. And I will tell you, people who had rock instead of mulch during the flood were very happy.
Yeah, I'm
Because
sure.
The rock stayed put.
Right.
The mulch, not so much.
So this was, yeah, but they, okay. Because it's the business side of whoever parks here, but all this rock is still part of theirs, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So this is the concrete pad is where this lot of theirs starts.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see how much.
So this is what we would do right here, just like this one.
They're getting ready to have a pavilion put there for their renters.
Okay.
Yep.
But that's not as, so they're gonna put a smaller one
They're
here.
gonna do a smaller one there. Yep.
Maybe we should get a smaller one. We don't need that big, do we, Beth?
I think any pavilion, the guests would appreciate
Just
it.
helps.
How much
Yeah, I don't think it has to be 10 by 16.
is there any difference in much difference in cost, you think?
I don't know. But I can give you an approved contractor list, and
Okay.
you can go ahead and call them and get some prices.
Well, whoever does it, yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll need to let the contractor that's doing the pad know right now
Mhm.
before he lays the
Well,
pad.
yes. If you pour it all at the same time, it's all going to be the same color and more uniform.
Yeah, no, and I'd rather do that, and usually
Mhm.
cheaper because they're already doing it. But
because they've already got the crew here versus.
Well,
And then they're
What-
gonna run
what's
the
the-
extra power to the
Ro-
pergola.
Mhm.
right, so what's the next size low smaller than that? 10 by.
Well, you can do any size you want.
Oh, because
Up
they're building
to
it.
10 by 16, up to 160 square feet.
Okay.
That's for any of the structures. Like the sheds, you can get a 10 by 16 shed, but you can also get an 8 by 10 shed if you want.
Hmm.
So it doesn't have to be that large.
Because that is huge. That one's a little too big.
It is.
This is a cabin y'all sell?
We're admiring your pavilion. Hello. How are you?
Hey,
How you doing?
pretty good. Staying warm. Soaking up sunshine.
Woohoo! Enjoy it while we can.
So that's the.
Yeah. Got a good lot.
We're looking at getting a lot. I'm Shane. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Good to meet you,
Ron.
sir. I like your pavilion. See, that's what I want because you get up there and then you can see the sun go down or whatever.
Yeah, you can see everything. And you can see the fireworks 4th of July.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But you can also watch the goings on in the park better. You know who's
Nah, I don't care about that.
who's drunk driving the golf cart the
I don't
most or
care.
whatever.
Yeah, they're all parked up here. So. And I really don't want to watch them when they leave.